afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2013. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Dallas Burch. In today's headlines, first statement released from Eddie Ray Roth's family, SWAT organization promotes safety during spring break with hypnotic intoxication event. Alpha Gamma Rho holds crawfish boil to raise money for multiple sclerosis, wildfire contained in Central Texas, baby born after parents killed in New York City, 48 Syrian soldiers killed after ambush in Iraq. Now for today's top story. Parents of Eddie Ray Roth, Raymond and Jody, released their first public statement saying, "Raymond and I want to express our deepest condolences to the Kyle and Littlefield families. We are incredibly heartbroken for your loss." Roth has been charged with capital murder for killing Navy SEAL sniper Chris Kyle and friend Chad Littlefield at Rough Creek Lodge in Glen Rose, Texas on February 2nd. The statement was released through Roth's court-appointed attorney, J. Warren St. John of Fort Worth. The parents continued to say how they wish they could have thanked Kyle for his interest in helping their son with PTSD and how they hope this tragedy will help veterans to get better care and assistance for those in need. You can read the full statement on the Texan News Service website. In campus news, Jessica Smith, a member of Tarleton State University's organization SWAT, was in the studio earlier to promote safety during spring break. They are holding an event tonight called Hypnotic Intoxication, where students will be hypnotized to believe and feel like they are drunk. Here is the interview we had. Hi, I'm Dallas Burch, and I'm here with Jessica Smith, who is a freshman member of SWAT, and she's here to talk to us about hypnotic intoxication. Jessica, what exactly is hypnotic intoxication?
It'll basically be a hypnotist comes in and all the students will watch and he'll get someone and hypnotize them to think that they're drunk so people can see how people really act when they're drunk.
Okay. And why did SWAT want to have hypnotic intoxication? What inspired this event?
We wanted to have it since spring break is coming up. We really want people to be safe during spring break, and we thought this would be a fun, cool way to kind of enforce that.
Okay. And our last question for you is, where will the event take place and what time will it happen?
It'll take place tonight in Ballroom A of the Student Center at 7 p.m.
Okay. Thank you. In regional news, Alpha Gamma Rho, a fraternity from the Tarleton State University, will be hosting a crawfish boil tonight at City in city limits in Stephenville, Texas. According to the Empire-Tribune, the event will help to raise money for multiple sclerosis and will have a family-friendly, laid-back atmosphere. The event will begin at 5 p.m. and will include dinner and live music. The musical guests will include Clayton Landy from 6 Market Boulevard, Clint Levy, Joey Green, and Mike Stanley. In Texas news from the Associated Press, it has been reported that a wildfire spread throughout Moody, Texas. The wildfire was caused by a campfire and resulted in burning 130 acres before being contained. The fire in Iron Bridge Park in Bell County spread into Corey, Yale County before the flames were contained. At one point, the wildfire threatened 5 homes. Texas Forest Service spokeswoman Mary Kay Hicks stated that wind gusts would be a concern for firefighters as they tear down hotspots. Hicks also stated that firefighters had difficulty getting to the campsite due to the rugged terrain. The fire started Sunday at a campsite 35 miles southwest of Waco. There have been no injuries reported. In national news, police search for the suspect in the hit-and-run crash investigation that happened Sunday, March 3rd. Nachman and Razy Glauber, both 21, were in the vehicle that was struck by a BMW while on their way to the Long Island Hospital. The young couple from a tight-knit Jewish Orthodox community in Brooklyn were expecting their first child. The baby was delivered by cesarean section after both of the parents were pronounced dead at the hospital. The suspect of the hit-and-run accident is Julio Acevedo, who was driving a BMW that wasn't his. Officials are still trying to figure out how he got possession of the vehicle. According to Isaac Abraham, a spokesman for the Hasidic Jewish community, says that the small community is angry and demands justice. He said, "We in the community are demanding that the prosecutor charge the driver of BMW that caused the death of this couple and infant with triple homicide. This coward left the scene of the accident, not even bothering to check on the people of the other car." The baby that was born did not survive the accident and was buried alongside the fresh graves of the parents. In international news, dozens of Syrian soldiers went to Iraq for refuge when they were ambushed near Akashat, not far from the Syrian border. Guns, bombs, and rocket-propelled grenades were all used on Monday to kill the 48 soldiers, creating concerns about Iraq being brought into the Syrian civil war. Iraqi officials are saying that al-Qaeda's Iraq arm is to blame for the ambush. Iraqi officials said that the Syrians had sought refuge through the Rabia border, crossing northern Iraq during recent clashes with rebels, and were being escorted back home through a different crossing farther south when the ambush occurred. In today's sports, the Associated Press reports a thriller last night in women's college basketball. Number 3 ranked Connecticut Huskies traveled to play their conference rival. Number 2 ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish for a total of 7 quarters of basketball. The game was nationally televised and was a highly anticipated matchup of what might be 2 Final Four teams in the upcoming March Madness. Both teams fought it out, but Notre Dame was victorious, winning 96-87. AP reports that the game was highly competitive and Notre Dame didn't seal the victory until their 12-2 run early in the third overtime. Leading scorer and captain for the Lady Fighting Irish, Skylar Diggins, said after the game that she and her teammates were attacking and staying aggressive. Diggins finished with 29 points and 11 rebounds. With last night's victory, the Lady Fighting Irish are 28-1 overall and 16-0 in conference and are the Big East regular season champions. AP reports this is the first time Notre Dame has been undefeated in conference play since joining the Big East in 1995. In today's forecast, the high is expected to 58 degrees with mostly sunny skies with gusty winds from the north at 25 to 35 miles per hour. Today's broadcast was produced by Kaylee Bedingfield, Emily Bracey, Tyler McConaughey, Jasmine Sullivan, Ian Traub, and JT Williams. Be sure to follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter. You can also check out our website at www.texannews.net. I am Dallas Burch. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.